What's up, people? This your boy DTs, and we're gonna pick back up where we left off with part 1 of the Jurrac deck gameplay. Now, I had just given him Volcanic Queen to get ready for Stardust Dragon, and I interned. Now, the only downfall about giving him the Volcanic Queen was the fact that it has a crucial effect. They can backfire if you don't plan ahead, which luckily I did plan ahead, but I still have to take some damage to accomplish what I wanted to do. He contribute a monster on his side of the field to cause 1,000 points of damage to me. Now, he at the end phase, he has to either tribute a monster besides Volcanic Queen, or he takes 1,000 points of damage. But I anticipated that anyway, so it wasn't too big of a deal. Okay, cool. And Volcanic Queen basically served its purpose, which was just to get Stardust off the field, since I was unable to destroy it by other type effects and other cards. Okay, and we have something waiting on Miss Volcanic Queen. And I have numerous ways to get rid of her, but the reason I chose Accelerator armor, because out of all the cards I had down here, I felt like that one was the most expendable, because I could save the other ones for more important monsters. And so we got through that one without getting punched in the head by 3,000. Now we got us some more defense here. So logically, the next move would be to attempt to, attack, which is what I do right here. All right, let's see what he has. Another Accelerator armor. So basically an eye for an eye. Now both of us have no monsters. Like I said, this was a pretty long game. Most games usually gonna last you probably maybe 15 minutes to 20, somewhere around there. So it's not too long. I have played longer, unfortunately, especially if you're sitting down playing the real card game. You can sit there for like an hour. But in the real card game, it's the best out of 3, I think. Or you can just do quick matches like we're doing right now, which is basically one straight up match. Okay, now he puts this guy down, and I decided to kill him because of the fact that I could have saved that torrential tribute for if he had like some more monsters and kill everything, but I killed him because Prisma he has some hellacious combos that a lot of people use with him, and I didn't even want to have to begin dealing with that, so I was like, nah, we're gonna go ahead and get him out the picture right now. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, we got Jurrac, pt2. I think that's how you pronounce that. So hey, why not go ahead and try to get a punch in? He's only 800 attack, but with the boost he's 1,300, so I figured that's, at this point in time, I'm down, so I needed to try to get some points off the board and even things back up. So we go ahead and send the pterodactyl to swoop down on him and cause a little damage. Okay, kind of change when the music changes. You're back supposedly in the good. That the music doesn't mean a thing. I've seen people get hit with like maybe 6,000 every time. I've hit somebody with upwards 5 Gs before, so it really doesn't matter. That it should, but it kind of just lets you know. But like I said, it's not for certain or anything. It's just a little theme music. Now let's see what he can do. He summons a monster. He summons V Tiger Jet, another light machine monster. I take it he'll probably try to take a swing at me here. Okay. right here I decided to go with Boku because of the fact that instead of using the other two, I want to save them for something more strong, but that way I don't take any damage and I also get to keep my monster. So basically it just nullified everything that he just did. And also put his monster back in his hand, which is so basically I'm still back in the lead as far as monsters on the field and momentum wise. Now I pulled this trap pole so I could possibly, when he tries to put that V Tiger Jet back out there, go ahead and just kill him like that. That way I could save my monster again. But as usual, if they're wide open and they didn't block it with a card the first time, chances are they don't have anything to block it with down there. Unless you're like me, unless you're saving something or baiting someone into a trap or whatever. But at this point in time, he's not doing that, so I get another 1,300 to his life points. You know, just end phase and see what he can come up with. Alright, we still got us a nice little defense down there for just in case. And I was glad he went with that because that gave me a chance to use something else. So I trap hole one of them, I think. Hold on a second. Oh no, I let him go ahead and swing. Ah, that's right, because I remember what I have down. Which was cool because I can go ahead and just eliminate all that with one card. So that was very cool. I was loving how that scenario worked out. At first, you know, when I first saw that Cyber Dragon, I was kind of shook there, but you know, slid out of that one. That's where planning ahead, you know, comes into play. Now let's see what we got here. And this guy's pretty big, so it's really, I can't really put him down yet, so I just go ahead and just try to get some life points out of him. And like, hey, you know the old saying goes, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and keep punching. I don't see nothing new on the field, so go ahead and take another swing. Now I'm out in the lead, not by much, but you know, I brought the you know, the situation back to favorable. And as you'll hear me probably say a lot as I do these, one card can turn any game around. So just because it looks like you got them, you know, it's not a definite. I've had people down to maybe like 300 life points before, and I'm like sitting there like 6,000, and they came back. You know, yeah, I was mad, but hey, that's how it goes. Okay, so we go in for another attack. Strategy he can come with. And now, as far as from what I've been doing with the plan, as far as when I play with this fire deck, I think it's been working out pretty good, and it's actually kind of fun to play with. I like to play with different things, you know. So when I made this one, I played with it. I haven't played with it as much as I probably should have, but you know, it's still fun to play with though. Okay, let's see here. I'll set one monster. Then let's see if we can work another 1,300 out there. Let's see what kind of tricks he has up his sleeve. basically what that is makes it so you can't attack. Okay, so we'll go with bring back my Jurrac Veloso, or Velo. I guess that's short for Velociraptor. And we'll just take a nice little swing with him, see what he can do, see if he can get through. Good old Mirror Force. And at that point in time, I really wasn't expecting that one because he hadn't played that in a while. But like I just mentioned, you never, you leave him down there for when you need him. When it's, just playing it because someone's swinging, and even though that stops that, it's not necessarily the right time to play that. But he picked the perfect time to play that because that saved him from losing the game. And you gotta excuse me, in my last video I noticed that I bumped into the mic or whatever, but you know how that goes. I was drinking the Ice House at the time, so I was just reaching for that. So you know how the brewskis go. But anyway, alright, so basically I just got King Pyron. And I have my Sunny Pixie out there. It's a tuner monster, but it's a 1-star tuner monster. It's not too much you can tune with that, except maybe a 4-star monster or something like that. Well, I mean, it's a lot you can tune with, but in this deck, I personally don't have too much to tune with it, so I just use it for tribute and take a swing at his monster to see what he has on there. Okay, Nitro Synchron, not really a threat. A tuner monster, it would be a threat with something else. Well, actually, the only thing it's maybe 1 or 2 monsters you can summon with that, but either way, at this point in time, it's not a threat, so go ahead and take that out. Luckily, it wasn't a flip effect monster, something that would kill my stuff, but, hey, that's just that's the whole gamble you take when swinging on face-down monsters. Alright, let's see. 1 face-down spell card. And in turn. Alright, back to me. Let's see what we have here. And at this point in time, I know that I pretty much have him on the ropes. I just don't want to do the wrong thing to get myself killed here. So basically, instead of putting another monster down, try to just, punch or whatever, I just use this effect. That way I can just hit him with 1,000 points of damage. And that says I can't attack, but I couldn't attack anyway, so I was like, cool. That didn't stop me right there, so. Alright, so. Comes with Rocket Warrior. And luckily I still have some stuff down here, so I can go ahead and just eliminate him out the gate. And that's pretty much a wrap for the rest of it. And I just let it finish up for you, but basically that's some of my strategies when I use this Jurrac fire deck. So hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and either way, I'll get with you.